When it comes to pregnancy nutrition, everyone has an opinion. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone. I've heard stories of strangers coming up to pregnant mamas in the street to provide their personal pregnancy nutrition tips, and other stories where random people have berated a soon-to-be mama for eating something in particular in public. Studies show that mamas are so overwhelmed with what to eat during pregnancy that many simply give up and just eat whatever they feel like. So, in this episode of Nourish, we're going to look at 10 common myths about pregnancy nutrition debunked. Stay tuned. Hello, if this is our first time connecting, welcome. My name is Melanie McGrice and I'm a dietitian who specialises in fertility, pregnancy and infants in a period known as the first 1,000 days of life. This first 1,000 days from conception until the age of 3 is where genetic programming takes place to give your little one the building blocks for a healthy future. Make sure that you subscribe and connect with me on my socials. You'll find all of the details in the description box below this video. So let's get started. Myth number 1, you're eating for 2. Well, you are in terms of quality, but not quantity. And unless you are underweight at conception, you don't actually need to increase your calorie intake until the second trimester. Myth number 2, it's okay to have the occasional glass of booze. Nope. If your bub was conceived on a big night out, please don't beat yourself up. But emerging research suggests a link between low dose alcohol during pregnancy and infant anxiety. So I'd recommend giving it a wide berth. Excuse the pun. Myth number 3, you'll need iron supplements during pregnancy. Unless your iron levels are low at conception, you're usually better off avoiding iron supplements during the first trimester of pregnancy, especially if you're experiencing nausea or vomiting. As you're no longer losing iron with your menstrual period each month, you won't lose as much iron. So your iron requirements don't increase much until you move into your second trimester of pregnancy. Myth number 4, all prenatal multis are created equal. No again. They contain very different amounts and forms of micronutrients. For example, mum number 1 has polycystic ovarian syndrome, so unless she's got low iron levels, she should choose a supplement that doesn't contain iron, as it can further increase her risk of developing gestational diabetes. She should also take some myo-inositol and omega-3, and possibly higher than average levels of folate. On the other hand, mum number 2 doesn't have any health issues, but doesn't eat a lot of meat, so needs a supplement that's going to top up her vitamin B12, her iron levels and choline. I'd highly recommend speaking to a prenatal dietitian about which is going to be the best prenatal multi for your personal needs. Myth number 5, you need to spend a fortune on ginger teas and pregnancy drinks to help with morning sickness. Please don't get too caught up with pregnancy marketing. There's certainly times when some of these products can be helpful for some mamas, but more often than not, you can get the same benefits from regular foods. It's like when you say that you want flowers or cake for a wedding. All of a sudden, an additional 0 is added onto the price tag. Myth number 6, you should take probiotics during pregnancy to optimize your baby's gut microbiome. A recent scientific paper found that probiotics during pregnancy may increase the risk of developing gestational diabetes and/or preeclampsia during pregnancy. So, until more evidence comes out to dispute this study, it's best to stay clear until at least your 3rd trimester of pregnancy, and make sure that you get personalised advice from a healthcare professional before taking any probiotics during pregnancy. Myth number 7, you should avoid salad during pregnancy. Some people assume that because it's recommended that pregnant mamas avoid pre-washed bags of salad during pregnancy due to the risk of listeria toxicity, that all salad should be avoided. Salad is good for you. Just keep it in the fridge until you're ready to eat it, then wash it before eating. Myth number 8, fish are too high in mercury, so should be avoided during pregnancy. Nope. Fish are a rich source of omega-3 that's so beneficial during pregnancy. Just avoid large mercury-containing fish and choose small omega-3 rich fish instead. Check out my Nourish episode on my top 4 favourite fish to eat during pregnancy. Myth number 9. Honey should be avoided during pregnancy. No again. Unless you've got a gastrointestinal condition or have recently been taking antibiotics, it's fine. Again, check out my Nourish episode for more details. And myth number 10 is to eat fermented foods during pregnancy. Fermenting occurs by combining bacteria with sugars and leaving it at room temperature for the bacteria to grow. The problem is that there's a risk of bad bacteria growing simultaneously, so it's generally best to give fermented foods a miss during pregnancy. All right, so hopefully you found that helpful. I'd love you to check out my other videos on pregnancy nutrition to help you determine the truth about nutrition during pregnancy and debunk some of the crazy myths out there. All of my videos are evidence-based, so you can be confident that the information is correct. I also have some great new resources for new parents on my website, melaniemcgrice.com, so check it out. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. I can't remember what number I'm up to. Just the kids next door.